Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your total body strength complex workout. A complex is where you're doing a series of exercises for a certain number of reps back to back using one piece of equipment. So we are going to have 3 complexes today with different exercises, and I'll be alternating between dumbbells and kettlebells. If you have both, use them. Otherwise, just use what you have available to you. And of course, I will give you options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting our muscles warm. We're gonna do a quick little warm up and then we will jump right in with these complexes. So you can march and just pump those arms. Let's get the blood flowing, get our body's energy up, get the muscles warm, and get ready to move. So we can roll those shoulders. So we'll just get a few little mobility moves here and movement prep, and then we will jump right in. Again, we have 3 main complexes. We may sneak in a little bonus if we have time, but we are keeping this short and sweet. So again, the idea with a complex is that you do use the same piece of equipment. Ideally, you don't put that piece of equipment down, but listen, we are all about working at a level that works for you no matter where you are in your journey. Let's get some rolls of the hips. So if you need to switch out equipment, if you need to set them down for a second in between, then you certainly can. We're gonna go timed interval. Let's add a little squat to this. So 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And then if we sneak in that bonus, it'll be shorter. So it's gonna feel a little bit like an AMRAP if you've ever done that format before, as many rounds as possible, where you just have rep ranges. You can do all at your own pace, at your own speed. So if you're slower than me or faster than me, that's okay. If you don't feel like counting, because I know sometimes that's why you're here doing a video, you want me to do the counting and the work for you. I love it, that's what I'm here for. Just switch when I switch. Let's take our hands behind the head. Let's get a hinge right through here, stand up straight. Drive those hips to the back, just like this. So, if you want to just follow me, switch when I switch, that is totally fine. Most everything today has 8 reps. And again, you're going at your own pace and then going right into the next exercise if you can. Go ahead and take it right here, hands on top of your legs, roll through cat-cow. Rolling through the spine, and then take those knees out and just kind of gently press out as you roll those shoulders forward. So it's gonna move quickly at the end of each complex. Feel free to set those weights down even though the clock is running. Set the weights down, grab a sip of water. We'll see if we can get a second or a third round, whatever works for you. Sometimes when we do complexes, let's have it back right here. We take it where we just get through everything once. We're going to treat it again a little bit more like an AMRAP, where if you can get a second or third round, but if you need to rest in between, go at your own pace, your own speed. If you need rest, take it. Let's hold this right here. If you can take it all the way down, big reach through, just like this. So, because we're keeping one piece of equipment, I'm gonna do our first complex with a kettlebell. You can do it with a kettlebell or dumbbell, maybe one heavy dumbbell, let's switch that, or 2. If you don't have a kettlebell, second round I'm gonna do dumbbells, third round, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But the idea is that you're keeping the same piece of equipment. You may wanna go slightly lighter, still go heavy, still challenge yourself. I've tried to plan it, take it back into that high plank or on your knees, just a little forward and back, side to side to warm up the core. So I've tried to keep these exercises similar in the sense that you should be able to keep about the same weight, but of course you can always switch if needed. Go ahead and walk those hands back. Take your time, slowly roll it up. All right, tap and reach right here. Little stretch out. I'm gonna talk you through that first complex. We're gonna set 5 minutes on the clock. Second time through, if we get to a second or third round, you can mix it up a little bit. I'll maybe give you some options, but you can keep it super back to basics. So again, I'm gonna go with 1 kettlebell. You can go with 1 weight. Something, again, medium to heavy. I'm gonna go with this 25. So we're gonna start with a side lunge. Side lunge, stepping right and left. 1, 2, each one counts as 1. Then I'm gonna grab them here, bicep curl for 8. Then I'm gonna hold it here, squat for 8. Then I've got a press for 8. And then I'm gonna go with the windmill, and you can either go high or low. So low windmill here, 8 on the right, 8 on the left. Or if you're feeling it, high windmill. So that's a lot of things. We're gonna get through one time through. If you have it in you to get a second, we'll see how the time goes, maybe even a third or a partial, all right? Take your time, form over everything else. So quality over quantity. We're not worried about racing through it, all right? Starting with the side lunge, you can step out with it. Kettlebell can be low or dumbbells, whatever is best for you. If you need to take breaks in between, go for it. Shoulders back, core engage. 5 minutes on the clock in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So side lunge for 8. Each side lunge is 1. We'll have a couple things that are right side, left side with core where we make it right and left as 1. There we go. If you're with me, that's your 8. We're gonna grab on the sides, right here. Bicep curl, core engaged. So again, I'm trying to give you things, 2 hands with the upper body, so you can go a little bit heavier. And then the idea again with a complex is that these should flow into one another. Hold it here, core engaged. We're gonna sit low in that goblet squat. Take your time with it. Drop it low, weight in the heels, weight close to your body. We are 1 minute down, 4 to go. We gotta press right here. 8. This is where I make it heavy. I know it is for me. So take your time. I know sometimes on an AMRAP or a complex, some of you guys just do less reps. If you got something heavier, that's okay too. All right, we got our windmills. I'm gonna go low for this round. We got 8 each side. So remember, it's a slight hinge. Turn your body in. That toe is out. Weight is high, spotting the bell or low. Hinge and twist. So it's a lot of core and obliques, but we're also getting a little lower body. Other side right here. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. I timed this out in hopes that we could get 2 times through. So we'll see how it goes. Again, you can set the weight down, get a little breather if you want. If you're with me, rest. We're halfway through. We're gonna go back to that side lunge. One more time through with this complex. Here we go. I like to step out and in. You can also just keep it stationary. Just shift your weight side to side, right? Are we ready? Into that bicep curl right here. Up. Really pay attention as we get tired that we're not arching the back. You can always stagger your feet if you want. This is sort of the hard middle, right? Where we're gonna hold that weight up. Woo! Hard because we're working hard. Goblet squat, here we go. Yes. Take your time. Get ready for that press. This is the hardest one for me. Here we go. All right, we got those windmills. I'm gonna try to go high with it. This time, you do you. Here we go. We got 1 minute to go. So whatever you can get in, if you need to split it up and go 6 and 6, 4 and 4, that works too. Woo! Oh man, or keep it low. All right, looks like I got about 30 seconds to get that last windmill in. You do you, whatever you got, last 30. It's funny. My right one is my injury shoulder, but sometimes it feels a lot more stable up top. Right here. Last one for me, and you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, team. Catch your breath wherever you are. If you're finishing out those windmills, finish them out. Let's grab a sip of water. Yes, y'all. Cheers. All right. Here is what we've got. Come back over here while you're catching your breath, finishing out. So I'm gonna go with 2 heavy weights because these are all bigger compound movements that you can do. We're gonna start with our bent over row, right here for 8. Then from here, we're gonna stand up, 8 with our deadlift. Then we're gonna lunge it. We're gonna go right for 8. You can reverse it or you can tap back, left for 8. Then we're gonna drop them down, no weights. Plank knee cross for 8, but it's gonna be 8 each side. So 1, 1, 2, 2. You don't have to run it, just take them across. All right, starting with that row, grab some heavy dumbbells, hinge it, 3, 2, 1. 5 minutes, here we go. Row, squeeze in your back, shoulder blades pulling together, pull the weights towards your hips. Take it right here, stand up, deadlift. Remember, you're gonna hinge, push your hips to the back. And again, if you're going faster than me or slower than me, that's okay. You do you, just on your own count. But if you don't wanna count, which is A-okay, that's why I'm here, just switch when I switch. And remember, we'll get our hands, we'll get a break on that last move. I think that was 8. Here we go, right side lunge, drop it back, bring it up. Whew. I know, it's a long time to hold the weights, especially if you got heavier ones. Tap it back if you need to modify. Other side right here, set it up. Step back on those train tracks. Whew. Everything's feeling super stiff for me today. A little vacay, a little bit of time off. That's okay, I'm getting back into it. Ah, yes. All right, take it down into that high plank. Take those knees across. Whew. Sorry, I'm going too slow. 2 minutes down, breathe, bring it back up. If you're at the end of that complex, give your hands a little break. We got time, we're 2 minutes, 3 to go. Bend over row if you wanna rotate it a little bit for something different. If you wanna take your feet wider on the deadlift, if you wanna curtsy lunge, you do you. Here we go with that row, hinge. Squeeze in the shoulder blades. Really pay attention to your form, especially as you're starting to get tired. Take them up, stand up. Deadlift. Now again with that lunge, which we'll get to in just a second. If you want to take it to a curtsy or a curtsy tap back, you can. Here we go. Curtsy or regular lunge. 3 minutes down. Breathe. Yes. Other side, right here. Almost to that home stretch. All right, we are down to that last minute. If you're with me, we're here. We're gonna take them across. 1 and 1. Really pay attention to your breath and your core staying engaged. I don't want you to do this in a sloppy way because you're tired. Take a little stretch break if you need to. Yes. If you're with me, that is the end of that second complex. You can rest for 30 or you can finish it out with some rows. Here we go. Whatever you got for these last 20 seconds. Breathers coming. Deadlift if you got it. 5 seconds. Gonna finish just in time and relax. No lunges, people. Woo! Catch your breath. How do we feel? Let's grab some water, y'all. Breathe. Cheers. Catch your breath. Woo! All right. Let's take it back over here. You take your time breathing. This last one is all on the mat. So I'm gonna go dumbbells, and I'm actually going to keep it a little bit lighter. I'm gonna go with my 10s. I could probably do 15s, but here's what we've got, guys. We're taking it here. We're gonna go chest fly, and I'm doing that as opposed to a press because you may wanna keep it a little lighter. So chest fly for 8, then take them right here. Glute bridge for 8. Then we got it here, triceps for 8, extension. Then we're gonna turn to the side, and you can decide if you wanna use the weight or not. We're gonna do a side plank lift. If you want to rest the weight on the hip for 8, you can. If you wanna be on the knee, with or without the weight, knees or toes, 8 on the right, 8 on the left. That is what we've got, team. Last complex. Let's get it done. I think it's gonna move a little quicker because we're on the mat. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Chest fly. I'm in sort of that in between where I know because we're hanging on to these weights, I wanted to go a tiny bit lighter on the lower end of my fly and triceps because we're gonna go right into it. Remember that fly is like hugging a tree, holding a beach ball. With or without the weights, rest them on top of the legs. Bridge, lift those hips. Squeeze, lift, and lower. Yes. Then to those triceps. Another option would be to be switching to one weight for your tris. Again, not a true complex, but that's okay. I mean, sometimes we mix in body weight things with a complex or switch one weight. Tris, yes you can. Oh, yes. I'm gonna do my first round. Go ahead and roll onto your side. We're 1 minute in, so this one's going quicker. I'm gonna do my first one with the weight. We'll see how I feel in my second. We're gonna lift and lower. Here we go. 8. Remember, you can also be on the knee or do no weight. Right on top of that hip or that leg. It's gonna make it a little tougher for those obliques. I think you're gonna feel your oblique, your side abs tomorrow. Windmills and side planks. Other side, you can just flip right over. Here we go. Again, switch when I switch or totally at your own pace. Your workout, you do you. Breathe. back to the top. Only 2 minutes in. We got this, team. Woo! Take your time. We're going to that chest fly. If you want to make it a little different, you can turn those palms in as you come up. Here we go. Out. Turn them in. Just for something a little different. I'm gonna feel the underside of those chest and shoulder muscles. Again, remember we're moving from the shoulders, not bending the elbows. Slight bend, but squeeze. Right here, it's your bridge. Here we go, lift. Squeeze. Yes, woo! Take it up to those tries. If you want to rotate at the top, shift them back just a little bit so those elbows are above the shoulders. I'm just turning my palms to the front at the top. 3 minutes in. Yes! Whew, on your side, here we go. Let's lift it up. This is my hard side. I'm gonna keep the weight, but go to my knee. Another option would just be to drop the weight. Woo! Other side. Here we go. Let's bring it up. Last minute. I'm wondering if we can get through everything except maybe. Here we go. All right, you got about 45 seconds. Can you get through the fly, the bridge, and the tries? Let's go for it. Here we go. Get set. Good quality movement, full range of motion. Don't rush it. Squeeze. Here we go, lift and lower. All right, maybe we'll just get through these two. 20 seconds. Squeeze. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I snuck in 2 tries. Yes, team, bring it up on your feet. All right, those are our complexes. We're gonna get one quick bonus complex, and here's what we've got, team. 2 minutes. Kettlebell swing if you've got it. If you're not into the swing, pick any lower body. You can do a deadlift, you can do a squat. But kettlebell swing for 8, then you're gonna pop it back, plank jack for 8, then bring it up. Allow yourself a breather in between. 2 minutes, here we go. Prep it, drive it up. 8. Again, you can do the deadlift, you can do a squat, whatever you got. I know I didn't give you much of a break in between. Let it swing and relax. Bring yourself down to that plank. We're gonna jack. 8. You can tap it out 2, or you can do standing jacks. This is kind of like our sprint interval. Catch your breath for a second. Let's get 8 and 8. Back to that swing or deadlift. Here we go. Prep it, drive it up, power, let it drop. Lock out, let it drop, not using the arms. Hup. Swing and relax. Take it here. Here we go. Tap it out 2, that works too. All right, you have less than a minute. Can we get 2 more? Catch your breath, get set. This is it. Last time with your swing, get that form. Here we go. Prep it, drive it up. Swing and relax. Here we go. If you want to add a little plank press, down, jack, up, jack. Yes, you can. You don't have to. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. You got 10 seconds to breathe. Stretch it back. Yes, you can, team. So wherever you are, I want you to sit back, stretch those arms. If you're standing, put them on a wall, a bench, couch, countertop, something like that. Big stretch. Oh, here we go. Bring it up, roll through. We're gonna keep this cool down pretty short because I promised you a short workout, but roll through your back. If you want to turn those wrists a little bit, that gives you a little bit more of a stretch. Come back onto your feet, come up half leg. Just get a little pedal stretch through those hamstrings, and then very slowly, take your time, roll it up. Yes, team, how do you feel? I want you to leave me a comment, leave me a like if you feel like it. Let me know, do you like a complex? I love a complex because again, we can get it done quickly. Sometimes the timed intervals are great, but sometimes we're looking too much at the clock. There's too much switching of equipment. Sometimes it is challenging. We're getting more muscle endurance and strength through the repetition and the lack of rest versus just reps and sets over and over and over. You know I love both, but go ahead and shake that out. Whew. Take those knees out, little stretch right here. Please get some more stretching on your own. We kept it very short today so we can get you out of here, but make sure you're building in mobility and flexibility into your workout, into your day. Thank you for being here, team. Whew. Big, deep breath in and out. Whew. You did it. That was your total body strength complex workout. Great job, everybody.